Hey guys, just got back from the drive-in tonight with my kids. I took Max and Mia. They were playing a couple kids movies. Um, they're in bed right now. I just finished. They fell asleep in the car during the second movie, so we just got home. I just got done unloading them. I put them into bed. Done unloading everything that was in the car and cleaning out the car. So it's pretty late right now, but they were showing two kids movies, so that was even more. The last couple times that we went to the drive-in, they weren't really showing kids movies, but my kids were still pretty good during the movies. This time it was a little more exciting for them because they were showing Dr. Seuss's The Lorax, and then a movie called, I already forgot what it was called, Big something. Anyway, it was about the whales in Alaska that got stuck under the ice, and for some reason my mind just went blank as to what it was called. But the first one, Dr. Seuss's The Lorax, I thought it was pretty good. I didn't really know too much about the Lorax until I heard about it maybe a month before the movie actually came out. I had heard about the book and I read it to one of my daughters, and a pretty interesting story. And then like a month later the movie was advertised that it was coming out. So it's about this city that's kind of like enclosed, like this powerful guy has enclosed this town, and he makes it sound like the perfect town. And because he's running a factory, and they're all the trees have died because they cut them all down. And the Lorax is like he like speaks for the trees. He's like the one that defends the wilderness, and he's all for saving the earth and saving the trees. And then the big factory comes into town and starts tearing down the trees. And anyway, the trees end up getting tore up, so this big powerful businessman builds his own town and starts selling bottled air, so for his greed, to make money off of it. And then the whole story is they want to plant trees again. They want to bring back fresh air, and these business tycoons are so greedy, and all they care about is building factories and starting businesses and selling every little thing that they can make money off of. Then they will. And pretty much they just want to bring back. This little kid is trying to show the town that there's something other than this town, and that if they can start planting trees, then they can revive the earth. So it was pretty interesting movie, pretty good cartoon. I was never really I didn't really grow up with Dr. Seuss. I mean, Dr. Seuss is from way before I was born, but I never really had any of his books growing up until recently. I just started learning more about him. So I thought, he's pretty talented. I mean, I knew who the Grinch was, of course. You grew up with those movies, so it's nice to see that a lot of these other Dr. Seuss movies are coming out. And this was a really good movie to take my kids to at the drive-in. They had a really good time. So we watched that, The Lorax. Recommend it for your kids. Very entertaining and a lot of rhyming, just like Dr. Seuss. The second one, like I said, my mind just went completely blank and I don't remember what it's called. Big something, I don't remember what it's called, but it's a true story based on actual events, and it's about these whales that get stuck under the ice in Alaska, and these townspeople are trying to get them out so they can go into the ocean and make it free. And it just talks about how everybody united to get these whales back into the ocean that had been stuck under this ice, because there was like miles and miles and miles of ice and they couldn't come up to get air. So they would have died if it hadn't been for people helping them out. So that was also a pretty good movie. My kids fell asleep during it. They were kind of complaining that they wanted to go home during the movie, but so it is pretty difficult taking little kids to the drive-in, but it's fun. I do it for them. So they ended up falling asleep in the car, like I said. But it was another great night at the drive-in. It's become our weekend thing, and it's been fun. It gives me a little bonding time with my kids and just have a good time with them. So fun night at the drive-in once again. The Lorax, and another one that I just completely forgot the title about, but it's about whales. So Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more. And if you have a drive-in in your area, check it out. I would like to see it. Thank you. Bye.